Alright, guys. So I'm going to bring you 10 reasons why we shouldn't sign Rudy Gay. 10 legitimate reasons why we shouldn't sign him. Number one, this is easy. He's a shot jacker. You really want a shot jacker on your team that just disrupts the offense? He's a shot jacker. Our offense is about everyone getting the ball and everyone shooting the ball when necessary, not shot jacking. And having Rudy Gay on the team, shot jacking is not gonna, get us anywhere. So that's one reason. All right, number two. He's 30 years old already. He's about to turn 31 in August. Why would you want that on your team? He's not young. Like he's turning 31, guys. Think about that. Why are we trying to make our team a mediocre team with older players now? I thought we were supposed to be rebuilding, sort of. So, a 30 to 31-year-old with a shot jacking mentality, that's not going to get us anywhere. Number two, number three, he's very inconsistent. See, a thing about a shot jacker is they shot jack the ball so much that they become inconsistent sometimes. And he's very inconsistent. He can go off for 30 points a game, hell, maybe 40. But then the next 4 games he'll be scoring literally 5 to 10 points. We need more than that from him. Hell, he may not score any points. We don't need an inconsistent guy like that, a Kobe wannabe, No, that's not how the offense works in Miami. And I already know what you guys are going to say. Well, we'll make him play a different way. He won't just be doing that in Miami. It doesn't matter, dude. You still have to look at the freaking age. Look at his age. Dion Waiters, the reason why I didn't like getting Dion Waiters at first, but I agreed with it because he was only 24 years old. This guy is 30 to 31 years old, man. Think about that. You guys got to look at his age, man. Besides Udonis Haslem, and I think maybe Gordon Dragic, this guy's probably the oldest guy on the roster. Like, what the fuck? Why would you want to sign someone like that? I don't get that. That's not a good signing, man. Okay, number 4. The guy plays mediocre to no defense. A guy that's 6'8", that, he's somewhat athletic still. You can't even play great defense? Are you serious? Justice Winslow could play elite defense, and this guy can't even play great defense. He's 6'8" with long arms. Like, if you don't even have the discipline to play defense, then what the hell are we signing you for? Because the Heat is all about defense, man. I know what you guys are going to say again. Well, we can make him play defense. No. Look at his age again. He's 30 to 31 years old. You think he's going to play defense all of a sudden now? Fuck out of here. They got Rudy Gay is a big disappointment in the NBA, and everyone knows it. And it will be just stupid for the Heat to sign him. The guy lacks defense, and even if he has the ability to play defense, it's not instilled in his head to play defense to make him a better player. So, no, he plays mediocre defense. No, fuck that. For his size, he should be playing great defense. Okay, number 5. He doesn't play off the ball. Same thing with shot jacking. He's a shot jacker. He stops the offense. He slows the offense down. That's not what we need in our offense. Someone that stops the ball. I remember some of you guys said we need a Carmelo Anthony. I'm like, no, he stops the fucking ball and plays on defense. Same thing with Rudy Gay. He stops the fucking ball. He doesn't know how to play off the ball and cut to the rim. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's gonna make the offense stagnant when he start to go inconsistent, and it's just a whole clusterfuck. Why would you want to start someone like that and pay him money at their age also? No, he stops the ball, and he doesn't play off the ball. Okay, number 6, he's a locker room problem. You do realize this guy is a locker room cancer, right? This guy has had problems in Toronto. He has problems in Sacramento. Him and DeMarcus Cousins. Can you imagine that? This guy, no, he's not a good locker room guy. and he's not good for the younger guys to be around, like Tyler Johnson and Josh Richardson and Roddy Magruder and Justice Winslow. He's not, and Bam Adebayo, Willie Reed. If we sign him back, he's not a good fit to be around those guys. So, no, he's a bad fit locker room wise. I heard he's very selfish. So that's number 6. Let me make sure that's number 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's number 6. Okay, 7. He's gonna want to come to the Heat for big money because OKC wants him so bad now, but they don't have the money. Well, they're not meeting his financial satisfaction to sign him. So if this guy thinks he's just gonna get big money and play for a team and shot jack and play no defense and be a locker room problem, he can forget that because the Heat are not gonna know. This guy does not. He's not worth the money he's asking for. So fuck that. See, I would have been like, if he wants to come from the mid-level exception, okay, whatever. You can release him if he doesn't work out, which most likely he won't work out. But if he wants big money for a few years, fuck that. Hell no. No fucking way. He's not gonna get the he's want the money. He's not gonna get the money to shot jack. There's a lot of stupid teams in the NBA right now giving guys a lot of money to shot jack. Look at what Brooklyn's doing without Otto Porter. You giving Otto Porter that type of money? Are you serious? Brooklyn will forever be a stupid team. They should be out the fucking league right now. They shouldn't even be in the league, man. That's fucking crazy. No. Brooklyn could go get him. Washington could go get him. OKC can go get him. Jazz, hell, they can get Rudy Gay. We're not gonna get him. Fuck no. And I hope the Miami Heat's front office is smart enough. So no, the money he's asking for, you can forget it. Okay, number 8. He's gonna stop Justice Winslow's progression. I don't like Rudy Gay's game anyway. I'm pretty sure a lot of realistic Heat fans do not like his game. Okay, if you bring him along, what's gonna happen to Justice Winslow? You're just gonna bring this guy off the bench. He needs to start and have more time so he can develop, and it's not gonna happen when you have a shot jacker like Rudy Gay starting in front of him. No, Justice Winslow will never get better if you just see what this. Do you remember when the Spurs had Kawhi Leonard and Steven Jackson, I think? And they had Steven Jackson starting over here when they first got Kawhi Leonard, and then eventually, like how we had Lou Dane starting over Justice Winslow, and then eventually they're like, okay, Kawhi Leonard's not going to get any better if we had this guy starting over him. So what did they do? They started to start Kawhi Leonard, and they released Steven Jackson, and Kawhi Leonard he developed from there on. It's not Justice Winslow's never gonna get better at you Heat fans that call him trash already. He's only 21 fucking years old. He's not gonna get any fucking better if you just have him coming off the bench behind Rudy fucking Gay out of all people. Come on now. Rudy fucking Gay starting over Justice Winslow. Justice Winslow could be an elite two-way player, but he's never going to develop if he doesn't have his time, if he doesn't get his minutes. Justice Winslow passed the ball way more than Rudy Gay already. He plays better defense than Rudy Gay. He doesn't shoot as good as Rudy Gay, but hell, if we get his jumper down, he could be way more consistent than Rudy Gay. So he's a better rebounder than Rudy Gay. Hell, we had Justice Winslow playing at center and had him getting rebounds over big men. So, I don't get it. He's way more athletic at this point also, and he's younger. So why not have Justice Winslow instead of Rudy Gay? Don't get that. It's very logical to have Rudy Gay. It's very illogical to have Rudy Gay starting over here. It's very logical to have Justice Winslow instead of Rudy Gay. Number 9. Hold up. Did I miss something? Oh no. Number 9. He's not gonna get us anywhere. If signing Rudy Gay? What the hell? What is it gonna get us? A second round exit? A first round exit? Because he's gonna shoot us out the fucking game. He's not gonna get us anywhere, guys. So there's no point in signing him. I know what you guys are gonna say. Well, what about Gordon Hayward? He probably wasn't gonna get us to the finals. But yeah, you're right on that. I'm starting to see that. But then again, Rudy Gay's definitely not gonna get us to the finals or any or close to the LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals. So what's the fucking point? What's the point of signing him? So we could beat a mediocre fucking team? Fuck out of here. He's not gonna get us anywhere. Number 10. We can't develop everyone, guys. We can't develop everyone, guys. Just because we made Dion Waiters, Tyler Johnson, James Johnson, and Hassan Whiteside work. We can't just make we doesn't mean we can make literally every team's bum work. Sure he could score 18 points, but he needs like 50 shots to score 18 points. We know we can't make everyone's trash work. He's not gonna work. So forget about it. We can't develop everyone. Cause some people like Rudy Gay, they're not humble enough to, teach them the game of basketball and make them play the right way. I got a bonus one that I forgot. This is number 11, but this is a bonus one. He just had a fucking Achilles injury. Do you know how fucking bad an Achilles injury is in the NBA? You know what happened to Kobe when he got his Achilles injury, right? He retired 2 years later. Now, it does have to do with age, but Kobe was a freaking beast before the Achilles injury. Then he got fucked up. His defenses got worse, and then he started becoming more of a shot jacker. This is what happens when you get Achilles. Rudy Gay is not even as good as Kobe Bryant. You can just imagine what's going to happen to him after this Achilles injury. He just had an Achilles injury, guys. Think about that. An Achilles injury. He's not as athletic anymore because of that, probably. His defense is going to be even worse. And he's going to rely on just shooting even more, which will lead to his more inconsistency. An Achilles injury, guys. Come on, guys. Do your research on these guys before you want them on the Heat. I'm tired of seeing all these Heat fans talking about, oh my God, we should, now that we don't got Gordon Hayward, we should go get Rudy Gay. No, we should develop our own fucking talent and quit trying to have a fetish for getting everyone in free agency every year. Fuck that. We're about culture. And the number one thing about culture is making your own players better. Quit trying to get everyone. That's not culture. That's just being a prostitute for everyone. We don't need a fucking mediocre player like Rudy Gay. That's probably going to be trash next year because he had a fucking Achilles injury. He torn his fucking Achilles, guys. Do your research on these players before you want to sign them. I'm so glad that some of these Heat fans are not even GM. Holy shit. This nigga had a fucking Achilles injury. Think about that, man. Alright, man. Heat Life for 305 out. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let's get this shit going.